What's up guys, Thomas back here for another episode of Bakery Mobile Car Reviews. This time a quick drive. Today we have a 2019 Acura TLX A-Spec version in the nice white. So we'll do a quick walk around and take a look at the car here. As you can see, this is the A-Spec version. This is a nice white TLS. It looks like a championship white here. Looks really good with this gunmetal wheels. 245 series tires, so low profile. Here's the rear of the car here. It looks pretty damn amazing. Really sporty with those dual exhausts, those LED taillights, and that rear diffuser. Other side looks pretty good as well. You got the A-Spec badging going on. And then back to the front with the new redesigned trapezoid pentagon type front grille. But it looks really sharp here, man. Really sharp with that black accented lower grille. At first I didn't like the way it looked with the base model, but with the A-Spec version, it looks really sporty. Those are LED headlights, LED fog lamps. The black accenting colors look really, really nice on the white here. All LED headlights. Really nice look here for this car. But it's an Acura and it's an A-Spec version, so you wouldn't expect anything less than that. Alright guys, that's it for the walk around. Acura has this smart key right here. Put it in your pocket, and all you have to do to unlock the door is put your hand behind the door handle. And there you go. To lock the door, press this button, or just simply walk away actually, and it's going to automatically lock for you. There it is. Didn't even touch the key. No keys. And that's it. So let's go inside the interior here. It's pretty dark, pretty straightforward. Accurate interior here, but it's pretty hot out here, although it's nighttime. Keyless entry, keyless start, so just put your foot in the brakes and hit the start button here. And there you go, engine comes to life. Okay, so what we have here in the engine bay here, we have two options. We have a 4-cylinder, 2-liter engine with a dual clutch transmission. In this case, we have a 3.5-liter V6. This one here is good for 290 horsepower and 267 foot-pounds of torque. But back to the interior here, quick drive. A lot of buttons here, which is pretty cool. So as far as the interior here, the seats are very comfortable, very supportive, yet still very comfortable. A really good car for long haul driving. I don't know if you can see this in the camera, but the hood kind of bulges out and up a little bit, so that's a little bit different. It has that long hood feel. But besides that, the interior is pretty nice. You have these red trimming here around the whole interior, which gives it a nice touch, especially at nighttime. I don't know if you can see that, but you have all these switches here for the doors. Pretty nice. You have this, it's not leather, it feels like plastic or pleather, but really soft touch material here. Everything here feels really good. That's one thing about this car. Everything feels really nice to the touch. You have this nice big steering wheel here with a lot of, I guess, options. You have the volume controller here, different information scroll wheel knob right here. Everything over here is to deal with the radio navigation. Everything here is to do with the cruise control and lane keep assist. It is pretty decked out with all the options there. As far as the gauge cluster here, it looks pretty nice, especially at nighttime. Very legible, pretty nice Acura font here, so that's pretty cool. In the center you have a multi-function display. It's fully colored. Compared to the competition out there, like Audi, you have almost a full digital display here, so maybe in the future they can upgrade to that. Now down to the center console here, this is the most controversial part of the car. They have this 2-tier system here, and I've had the car for a couple days now, and it's still very difficult. Sometimes when I look up here, when I look down here, for the most part, the top screen is mostly your navigation, and that's controlled with this jog wheel right here. The bottom screen here is all touchscreen, so I wish this screen was a little bit bigger, larger, but unfortunately this is the one that you're touching, especially in the daytime, but it has the most reflections. So in the daytime, you can't really see the screen too well. There's no climate control around here. All you have are these two actual knobs, and these are temperature, dual climate control. But as far as fan speeds and different modes, you would have to actually touch the screen, and then there you go. Then you can either increase it here or increase it here, but you do have to look down and touch it. There's no actual knob. Besides that, you have this center console here as well. You have this digital push button gear selector console right here. There's no more lever. It takes a while to get used to it. But enough talking about that. Let's go put the seatbelt on and let's go for a drive. All right, it is an automatic transmission. The V6 version did not have the dual clutch or a manual option. Maybe in the future that'll be offered. I think Acura is preparing to release a TLS Type S in the near future. Let's go for a drive. All right, so we're on a little cobblestone brick road right here. And it feels pretty good. It feels well damped, like it's firm yet still comfortable. You can definitely feel the surface here. V6 is very smooth. Transmission, I can't even feel it. It's so smooth. So this is a really good test of the suspension. When you go into sport mode, the suspension doesn't change. It just changes the steering wheel feel and the throttle response. So here we go here on this main road. Still in normal mode. And let's see how it feels. Alright, so it took a while to get to downshift. It wants to shift upshift really early. Now, I do have the same motor in my TL. It's the same 3.5 liter single overhead cam VTEC engine, and with the same power actually, because I have a Type S, and this feels really smooth. It is, or it feels refined, but I don't remember that noise. I think they are pumping in artificial engine note into the car via the speakers. I'm going to put it into Sport Plus mode here. Alright, and it just downshift for me, a little blip there. One thing cool about this seat is it is heated and cooled, so. Alright, so it's a lot more responsive, and the engine note is a lot louder. It has that weird, it's giving you a V6 note interior here, but it's definitely artificial. It's not a real. I don't think this is the note that the car makes naturally, or the engine makes. So I'm going to go into manual mode here. Alright, I'm partial throttle here. Fantastic. So yeah, downshift here. Okay, that was a pretty cool downshift. But I was partial throttle. Usually with these cars, let's see it again. Yeah, partial throttle is where the shifts are very slow. When you go to full throttle and you shift it, then it goes quicker. So it is a traditional automatic transmission. This is third gear. So it does give you the gear. There's a little bit of delay in there. They advertise this car as a sports sedan. You know, it is a sports sedan. I wish they could put a dual clutch in this car. That's all it would need. You know, Honda and Acura has always been known for just putting just the right amount of power that they feel is adequate for the car, for the chassis. Never overkill. You know, the first car in recent years that was surprisingly powerful was the Civic Type R. This car does come in a couple of drivetrain options. This one in particular is the front wheel drive. Acura does offer a all-wheel drive, super handling all-wheel drive system here, but that's also with an automatic transmission. I did play around with the radio a couple of days ago, and that sounds great. That's the ELS system. They do a good job with factory systems. Besides, the armrest is padded pretty well. The car feels very nice and snug. It does feel like a larger car. It is nice. The lane keep assist works really well on the highway and on regular roads. The Acura system is pretty awesome. It gives you both a warning auditory and a visual, and it also vibrates the steering wheel when you're drifting into another lane. Let's see here. Okay. So it does shift pretty fast when you floor it with full throttle. Nice blip. Not bad. Not bad. This thing is awesome to drive on the highway. I probably could demonstrate that. I have to put it in automatic mode. Let's try this lane. Keep assist here. So let's see. So it's pretty cool. I was talking about this on the highway. Acura system right here is keeping me in the center. I don't have the adaptive cruise control on yet, but this will even take turns. As long as there's lines on the road, and it senses that with the cameras. So a lot of people think that the car is maybe overpriced a little bit, but for the features that you're getting, really amazing. So we have a little turn right here coming. I'm going to release my hand and see if it takes a turn for me. It should. It did it. Okay, it did it. Alright, so yeah, let's try it here. There's a nice slow turn. There it goes. It's taking a turn for me. Holy cow. No hands. Alright, so I'm a little wild by that. It's doing a good job. So this car is pretty awesome, man. Would I pay $45? That's the price on this one. I have the sticker right in the glove compartment. So would I spring $45,000 on a TLX A-Spec? Now, don't get me wrong. This is a very, very beautiful car. Very beautiful, very capable car. Power is not too bad. 290 horsepower, but I feel you can spend that $45,000 better somewhere else. Maybe a 340i, maybe an A4. I don't know how much the S4s go for, but those have options that are more pleasing for a sports sedan. Not only is the interior a little bit better on those cars because yes, they're German cars, and German cars are known for their great interior. This one's a little bit dated. They need to refresh in the interior for sure. But other things like the transmission, the powertrain. The powertrain isn't bad. It's very smooth, but I think they can hopefully be more competitive and up the power to maybe 330 horsepower, at least that. Maybe consider going the turbocharged route, a smaller displacement V6, maybe a 3-liter V6 versus a 3.5-liter V6, and get some more power out of that. I know there are less people driving manuals, but maybe the option for a manual, but just a dual clutch transmission. We do have all-wheel drive, which is good, that's an option, but I do think you can have a lot more performance and luxury with the other competitors out there, and I think that's where Acura is just lacking a little bit. But guys, if you have the opportunity to drive one of these, take it for a spin. It's a good option if you have a family. 4-door, very spacious, comfortable, nice noise, and it's partially sporty. So with that said, on the Bakery rating system, I'd rate the TLX A-Spec a 4 lows out of 5. 4 lows out of 5. Pretty good. There's really no complaints, but compared to the competitors, you can get a little bit more for your money. So with that said, guys, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, leave a comment down below if you have any questions about the car, and if you haven't done so, please consider subscribing to the channel. We'll be doing a lot more car reviews, and you want to be subscribed to get the latest videos once I publish those. So until next time, peace! Alright, what's up guys, Thomas back here for another, damn police cars, TLX A-Spec version. That's easy to say. That's easy to say. Alright, turn that off. Alright, that's pretty close. Freaking sensors aren't working, what the hell? Alright, turn them off. Shit.